Hello, and welcome to another Let's Play. This is Let's Play Alien Isolation, as it turns out. I've been wanting to do this game for quite a while, but unfortunately I owned it for PS3, and I've not had a way of actually recording PS3, and I'll get to that point later. But this was on sale for like $10, and then I got all the DLC included, which I only had one of the DLC on the PS3. So I picked it up, and here we are. Now I'm going to be playing the main campaign, and I really want to play it on Nightmare, but at the same time I don't. I'll play it on Medium. Not visible. There we go. I have to also make sure that it's visible on my recording. Let's say that should be just about right, I think. Yeah, there we go. Confirm. Run when you can. Crouch frequently. Yada yada. Sega presents in association with 20th Century Fox.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Alien Isolation. Now, if you're not an Alien fan, that's how the original Alien movie ended. Because this takes place actually between Alien and Aliens in the universe.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother.
She's not fond of him.
We think we may have found
She's
her,
not fond of the company.
A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Really?
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
And so, we get onto the Torrens. Fun, fun, fun times. Are we waking up? Hello? This part was always so cool. They did a really damn good job actually getting the feel of the Alien universe, like, it has to be said. I mean, just look at that. It looks spot on. It's gotta be said. What is that? Frank Herman, War in Totality. Okay. Hold on. Is there a room for the little guy? Is that a TurboGrafx? What is that? I've actually never had a TurboGrafx. E to search. Yeah, I'll grab all that. I'll explain what those are later. There's basically a crafting system. Empty. That's all empty. Okay. We need to sign in. Alright. Hey, Ripley. So basically, we're playing as Amanda Ripley, who is, Ripley's daughter from the first movie. And we're heading towards Sevastopol in order to find a flight recorder from the Nostromo, which, if you haven't seen the first movie, blows up at the very end. If you haven't seen the first movie, I'm surprised and demand that you go watch it. Like, even just stop my video, go in there and watch it, because it's admittedly Aliens is probably better, but it's still a damn good movie. I gotta get dressed. I had my little shower in there and I got dressed. But we got Verlaine, Connor, Samuels, Taylor, and Ripley. We're on the Torrens. We can turn that off. We've got more crafting materials. Where are we? Is that a Rob? Like the Nintendo Entertainment System Rob, or... Oh, that's gonna be weird. It's C to crouch, not control. What's control do? Control lets me look around corners and stuff. Okay. Like I said, I've not played this on an actual computer. This is my first time opening it up, really. Okay. What is making that noise? Because whatever it is, it's bugging me. Hello. Access terminal. A record of disaster. Alright, personal, just missed you. Is this one that reads itself, or... Okay, I can read it. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship, and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him, he's got good papers. Same old story. Megacorp undercut him. Picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay, though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Weyland-Yutanis pay well. Good luck to you. If you can't beat 'em, right? Let's catch up when you get back. Blaine. I have the page down to scroll? Okay, I can actually scroll it with my mouse. I was about to say, that's kind of weird. Oh, and I have to use Q. Okay, that one makes a little bit more sense. Is there anything else on there? Nope. Nope. We're good. Ah, dang it. That's gonna take some getting used to. Okay. Yeah, I love the Aliens franchise. It's such a good... And if you haven't, I almost kind of regret this, but go ahead and watch Aliens Colonial Marines. after this Let's Play, if you haven't already seen it. It takes... Basically, you watch the first movie, then you'd watch this. And then you'd watch the second movie, and then you'd watch Aliens Colonial Marines. Because clearly that was canon. If you didn't know, Aliens Colonial Marines the game, which me and my brother did, or my brother and I, excuse me, did a couple years back, or 1 year back anyway. We played through that, and it's probably one of the worst games of all time. It's on that list. Hello, Samuel. What are you doing?
Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Sounds good to me. We have to go find Taylor. Alright. Anything of interest in here? It just looks damn good. It's so close to the feel and just creepy, mysteriousness of the original movie. And for its time, the graphics were pretty good too. I'm not going to say they're bad graphics, but I remember watching the trailer for the first time and being like, oh my gosh, this is the pinnacle of everything. And then a whole bunch of other games released after it that were like 10 times better, and I was like, oh. But it still looks damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm definitely not complaining about the graphics of the game. I do have some
Taylor,
other
good morning.
opinions.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. Realize your mother has
Not
been
even.
missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Yep, I've already seen Samuels. He's doing alright.
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol station.
Looks
Alright, Verlaine. Let's go ahead and look at this terminal real quick, actually. What do we got here? Nostromo incident. To Taylor, Nostromo incident, Weyland-Yutani file, yada yada. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew, apart from a new science officer. The rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. Dallas, Captain, Ash, the science officer, Kane, or is it Kane? Executive officer, Ripley, warrant officer, Lambert, navigation officer, Parker, chief engineer, Brett, engineer technician. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Saul. And we have Torrens Manifest. Alright, Verlaine, owner Verlaine. Outbound and return transportation for Weyland-Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol station. Team consists of 3 Weyland-Yutani employees, Samuel, Ripley, and Taylor. Passengers Samuel, Christopher, Ripley, Amanda, yada yada. Number of decks 2, number of crew 2. Interstellar, communications antenna, long haul, hypersleep chamber, commercial, passenger cargo ship, retrofitted for a tow rig. Retains operational heavy duty tow umbilical. Damn it. There we go. Interesting, interesting. Now, I don't... Yeah, we can already access this. There's actually a huge list of all the different files that you can get. And that's obviously an achievement, if you get them all. I don't remember how many there were. There's quite a few of them. I've actually not found them all, and I've played quite a way into the PS3 version, you know? Well, I've beat the PS3 version, but I've done quite a bit of exploring in it, in general. And I've never picked up a Nostromo log. I think there's like 5 of them. We got 151 different files that we can find. And then there's, yeah, 10 Nostromo logs, and I've never picked up those, so they've got to be really difficult to find. And then we have ID cards, just like in good old Aliens Colonial Marines. Now, I highly doubt this will be a 100% run by any means, but, you know, what happens, happens. Alright, where are we at? Where are we looking for, Lane? We in here?
Hope you all had a restful journey.
I did.
It is in very good order for an old M-class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep con so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing document?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Oh boy. Can we now? I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up my briefing document here. Achievement unlocked. Awake.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
Looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a whale in...
Utani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor.
Oh boy.
Just keep moving.
Go, go, go!
Taylor Ripley, hold on!
Boink.
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
Things aren't looking good.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what we have here. We at least made it to Sevastopol station, so that's a plus. Alright, where's my button? Let's get out of this suit. What do we got going on here? Oh, there we go. Gotta change. Let's get out of here. Alright. What do we got here? Yeah. I wasn't actually planning on playing this tonight, but I actually needed to use it as kind of like an update video, as well as I'm trying to pass the time while I'm waiting to watch a movie at a friend's house. So I'm kind of just sitting here, kind of chilling. We're having some fun, playing some Alien. But oh, one's here. Oh jeez, oh jeez. You can actually get attacked when you're trying to use the save points, and there's actually a function where if you go near a save point, it'll tell you if a hostile enemy is nearby, which is very, very useful. But yeah, interestingly enough, I was a little disappointed with this game, and I'll tell you why. Oh, gasp. Unfortunately, and I don't know if anyone else agrees, I might get a little flack for this, but I actually didn't find the game really scary. I remember looking at the trailer and the way that they presented how the game was going to run. It was like the alien could be anywhere, but for the most part, it's all scripted. Like, yeah, he can wander around anywhere, but it's wander around anywhere within a scripted area. And I know there's a mod that fixes that, but I'm playing the base game just because, you know, you gotta get the real basic experience. And I'm actually gonna say, I'm ashamed to admit, it took me a long time. Like, I was probably wandering around for 10 minutes trying to figure out where the hell to go from here the first time I played. It's just this vent. I know, it's really, really lame, but what can you do? So yeah, admittedly, I'm not going to be very scared of this game. One, because I beat it before, and two, just because it's all scripted. It's not that scary. And of course, after the first time the alien gets you, it's kind of meh from that point on. Which is why I've been playing in harder difficulties, because the alien's a little bit more sensitive to the way you move, but then it just feels cheap sometimes when he actually gets you. So, access terminal. Sevastopol. Folder corrupted. Can't use that one. Decommissionings. Alright, so boys and girls, you probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I'll go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement. But for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with a skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help. But it doesn't mean overtime. But it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waits, the chief. And more corruption. Alright, fair enough. Alright, what do we got going over here? Oh boy! Ow, that hurt. Those things are hot. Falling down a vent, friends. We got a flare now.
This'll help.
Press Q to open the radio. Okay, fair enough. Mouse to select. Oh, R to activate. There we go. Okay. I was going to say, I'm clicking on my mouse and nothing's happening. You can actually throw it if you press R. And, yeah, okay. How do I... Oh yeah, it's C to crouch. That's going to bug me. Almost every game I know uses control to crouch. What we got going on here? Shift to run. Oh, hello. What are you? SCG injector. Basically, you can find blueprints throughout the entire game, and as you find these blueprints, you'll find reasons to use different materials that you find around Sevastopol Station. You can do like sound bombs, health injectors, let me think. I think you can build ammunition with them. A whole bunch of different things. Stun baton. A lot of different things with the materials. Sevastopol is having a lovely time. Scrap's used in almost everything, so if you can find scrap, go ahead and grab it. But you do have a limited inventory space, so you can only have so much of any of the resources. I find that I've actually not really ever used the extra items too much. Flares come in useful every once in a while, but other than that, they're not that great. The sound thing can help, but mostly you're looking at the health injectors and... Cool. Health injectors and sound bombs, probably. Oh, and ammo. Mostly, yeah, probably the health injectors and ammo. But anywho, I actually have only a couple more minutes before the end of the recording. So I am going to throw this out there. I know I've been on hiatus for quite a while. It's February 3rd now. I'm working on getting some episodes out. Logan and I played some Final Fantasy online, and I've got that to upload. I've got Star Trek to upload, which is funny because I said I'd get that up by January 15th, and I didn't. So I got that coming. I think those are the two main ones, but I'm going to be working, getting things done on my channel again. It's just I've been real busy with a couple of different things, like work, you know, socializing outside of this, and so on and so forth. So, I'm not dead, you know, I'll be doing things here and there. It's just taking me a while to get things recorded and edited and stuff. These things, whenever you find them, those are the maps. Ooh, one other thing. I did get an Elgato, so I can actually record PS3 games and such in HDMI. But, lovely thing is, the Elgato that I got is not compatible with PS3 without an HDMI converter. So I need to get an HDMI converter, or not converter, splitter, before I can actually record anything. But I will be trying to probably do Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories here soon. So watch out for that. But anywho, it's been 30 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and save. And I will see you all in the next episode, where we're going to continue to explore the lovely Sevastopol Station. So, see you all then.